and welcome back to English Chat Time. I'm Ellen.
And I'm Peter.
We help you practice real, everyday English.
Today we have a very fun topic.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Chat Time. This is the podcast where English feels calm, real, and part of your daily life. I'm Ellen.
And I'm Peter. And Ellen, today's topic already sounds a little scary.
Yeah, I know, because today we're talking about something very close to the heart of many English learners.
Translating in my head?
Exactly. Today's episode is called Stop Translating, Start Speaking.
That hurts, but in a good way.
And if you're listening right now and thinking, I understand English, but when I speak, my brain freezes, you are in the right place.
Because that's me. My brain understands, but my mouth waits for permission.
And today we're going to talk about why that happens, and more importantly, how to slowly change it without stress, without pressure. So take a breath, relax your shoulders, and let this episode be a safe space for your English.
Why translating stops fluency?
Ellen, let me ask you something honestly. When someone asks you a question in English, what happens inside your head?
Okay, first I hear the question, then I translate it to my language, then I think of the answer in my language, then I translate that back to English.
And by the time you're ready to speak,
The moment is gone, or I feel nervous, or I just say something very short.
exactly. And I want everyone listening to hear this very clearly. This does not mean you're bad at English.
It just means I'm slow?
Not slow. It means your brain is working too hard. When you translate, your brain is doing extra steps. It's like trying to run while carrying heavy bags.
So fluent speakers don't translate?
No. Fluent speakers connect English directly to meaning, not to another language. And that connection takes time and practice.
A simple metaphor, repetition with clarity.
Let's imagine something simple. Imagine you see a cup of coffee. If you think coffee, my language, coffee in English, your brain is translating. But if you think coffee and you already feel the smell, the taste, the warmth, that's thinking in English. So English becomes a feeling, not a translation. Exactly. And this is very important. You don't need advanced vocabulary for this. You start with simple words.
Why the brain likes translating, and why that's okay.
Now, let's be kind to ourselves for a moment. Your brain translates because it wants to protect you. It wants to be correct. It wants to avoid mistakes.
My brain is like, wait, let me check first.
Yes, but speaking is not a test. It's a movement. When you speak, you don't need perfection. You need flow. And flow comes when you allow English to come out a little messy at first.
Small shift, big change. Core teaching.
So here's the key idea of today's episode. If you remember only one thing, remember this. Stop translating full sentences. Start thinking in small English thoughts.
Small thoughts?
Yes, not speeches, not perfect grammar. Small thoughts like, I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm ready. I need help. I like this. These are powerful.
They feel usable.
Exactly. And when you use them many times, your brain starts to trust English.
Guided practice, listener included.
So let's do something together now. If you can, repeat in your head or out loud. I'll say a situation, you say a simple English thought. Ready? You wake up late.
I'm late.
Good. No translation, just meaning. You open the window.
It's cold.
Perfect. You finish your work.
I'm done.
That's it. This is how English starts living inside you.
Normalizing the fear.
Ellen, can I say something honest? Always.
Sometimes I don't translate, but I'm scared the sentence is wrong.
That fear is very common. But here's the truth. Communication is more important than correctness. If someone understands you, your English is working. And the more you speak without translating, the faster your brain learns.
Mini recap, slow and reassuring.
So let's pause for a moment and breathe. Today we learned translating slows you down. Your brain does it to protect you. Fluency starts with small English thoughts. You don't need perfect English to speak.
You just need to start.
Exactly. And in part 2, we're going to go deeper. We'll talk about how to answer questions without freezing, how to train your brain to react faster, and how to practice this in real conversations.
So English doesn't stay stuck in my head.
It moves to your mouth.
Transition to part 2.
If you're enjoying this calm way of learning, don't forget to like this episode, subscribe, and stay with us for part 2. Take a sip of water, relax your jaw, and we'll continue in a moment. Welcome back. If you're still with us, thank you for staying.
And if you just joined now, don't worry. We're continuing our conversation about how to stop translating and start speaking English more naturally.
In part 1, we talked about why translating slows you down and how small English thoughts are the beginning of fluency.
And honestly, it already feels lighter.
That's a good sign, because today, in part 2, we're going to focus on something very practical. What to do in real conversations when your brain freezes. The freeze moment. Very real. Ellen, let's talk about that moment. Someone asks you a question in English. You understand it, but your mouth doesn't move. What do you feel?
Pressure. Like everyone is waiting.
Yes, and that pressure makes the brain panic. So the first thing we need to change is this idea. I must answer fast and perfectly.
That thought kills me every time.
Then let's replace it with a better one. You are allowed to buy time in English.
By time?
Yes, fluent speakers do this all the time. They don't answer immediately. They use natural pause phrases. For example, let me think. That's a good question. Just a second. How can I say this? These phrases are not mistakes. They are tools.
So silence becomes communication.
Exactly. You're still speaking English even while thinking. Let's practice a few together. Repeat after me slowly. Let me think.
Let me think.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Just a moment.
Just a moment.
Perfect. These phrases relax your brain and keep the conversation alive. Answering without translating, step by step. Ellen, now let's talk about answers. Instead of building a full sentence in your head, start with one simple block. Here's an example. Question: what did you do yesterday? If you translate, your brain explodes. But if you answer in blocks, you can say, yesterday. I worked. Yesterday. I stayed home. Yesterday. Not much.
That feels possible.
Because it is. Fluency is not long sentences. Fluency is clear, simple movement. Permission to be simple. Let me say something very important now. Simple English is strong English. Many learners think, if I speak simply, I sound stupid. That's not true. Native speakers use simple English all the time.
Yeah, they don't speak like grammar books.
Exactly. Real conversation is short, imperfect, alive. And when you stop translating, your English becomes more alive. Thinking in English, but realistically. You don't wake up one day and suddenly think in English all the time.
That would be nice, though.
It starts in moments. Moments like walking, eating, waiting, doing simple tasks. For example, when you're walking, think, I'm walking. I'm tired. It's hot today. No translation, just naming the moment. Daily micro-routine. Very important. Here's a small daily habit for our listeners. Not an hour, not stress, just 5 minutes. Here's how. Minute run. Name what you see. Chair, window, phone, coffee. Minute 2. Say what you're doing. I'm sitting. I'm waiting. I'm listening. Minute 3. Say how you feel. I feel tired. I feel calm. I feel nervous. Minute 4. Answer one imaginary question. What did you do today? I worked. I studied. I rested. Minute 5. Say one positive sentence. I'm improving. I'm learning. I'm proud of myself.
That feels kind.
It should. Kind practice works better than pressure. Dealing with mistakes. Mental reset. But Ellen, what about mistakes? Let me be very clear. Mistakes are not the enemy. Silence is. When you make a mistake, your brain learns, your mouth learns, your confidence grows. When you stay silent, nothing moves. So the goal is not perfect English. The goal is moving English. Reframing confidence. Confidence does not come before speaking. It comes because of speaking.
So I don't wait to feel confident?
No, you speak until confidence arrives. Think of confidence as a result, not a requirement. Mini reflection for the listener. Let's pause for a moment. If you're listening right now, ask yourself, what do I usually translate in my head? Maybe introducing myself, answering simple questions, talking about my day. That's your starting point. Choose one situation and practice it simply. Final recap. Calm and strong. Today, we learned that translating creates pressure. Simple English creates flow. You can buy time when speaking. Small blocks are enough. Practice works when it's kind and daily.
And speaking doesn't need permission.
Exactly. Gentle call to action. If this episode helped you, you can like, subscribe, or share it with someone who understands English but feels afraid to speak. And today, before sleeping, try just one thing. Say one simple sentence in English out loud. That's enough. Ellen, this was English Chat Time.
Peter, thanks for learning with us.
Keep going. Your English is already moving.